Well, I'll say this much. It definitely was a week. Well, there, people. I'm going to be recapping week 10 of college football this week and week 9 in the NFL. Don't worry, I'll get to week 11. Okay, I'll get to week 11 and week 10 after Monday Night Football. So, tomorrow, hopefully. Starting off with college football. Memphis and Rice. Memphis dominated Rice. That's nothing to say about that. Ohio State dominated Penn. Penn State has not been the team at all this year. They're 0 for 5 in Big Ten Conference play. Really insane. 4 touchdowns. He's a beast. Sadly. Indiana crushed Maryland. Nothing to say about that there. Georgia survived a close one against Florida. And barely, Florida had a 73.7% chance. 10 minutes left, but Georgia being Georgia, they ended up coming back. So, it's that. Ole Miss ended up doing their thing. Georgia Tech ended up falling to NC State of all teams, despite Georgia Tech's QB throwing for over 400 yards. Just cannot do it. Vanderbilt almost came back against Texas. Texas was just able to hold on barely. Diego Pavia been balling this year. SMU knocked off Miami in Team Miami. A little bit of buns, after the Louisville loss and SMU loss, but they bounced back sadly. In Notre Dame, only beat 1-8 Boston College by 15. A bit of a stinky game. Quick. Texas Tech beat Kansas State, nothing to it. Oklahoma ended up proving themselves again by beating number 40 Tennessee on the road. OU was able to snatch. OU pretty much sealed it with a geometry touchdown with 150 left, and then from there, OU was just able to hold on for dear life afterwards. Other notes: Virginia ended up being Cal, barely. Louisville ended up being Virginia Tech, barely. Cincinnati got dogged on by Utah. Michigan barely beat Purdue. I was a little bit scared. But a win is a win. Jordan Marshall went crazy. Virginia upset Houston. And USC beat Nebraska. Okay. Now for the NFL. Thursday night, Dolphins got wrecked. Tua sucks. Still, he sucks. The Bears and the Bengals probably just had the game of the year. Joe Flacco went crazy for 470 yards. But it just wasn't enough. Bears led 41-27 with 5 minutes left. The Bengals ended up then coming all the way back. They took a lead. Listen, the Bengals, they had 74% chance to win. But then, guess what? Colston Loveland goes. This year, the Bengals defense is actually the worst that I've ever seen. It's embarrassing, Bengals. It's embarrassing. Yeah. So the Vikings ended up beating the Lions. Well, it was an interesting game, I'll say that at least. The Lions, he's kind of sold, Let the Vikings take a lead, and then we just couldn't come back from it, so. And we just, despite being 3 feet on 4th down, we turned over the ball. It's ugly. It's an ugly game. the Packers lost to the Panthers. Embarrassment of a team. Losing to the Carolina Panthers. I'm happy about that. The Chargers almost lost to the Titans. Patriots barely beat the Falcons because the Falcons kicker missed the Knicks the extra point. The Niners run all over the Giants. CMC had 100 yards. The Colts finally lost the game, but unfortunately it was the Steelers. The Broncos ended up coming back to beat the Texans. Jags won in OT because the Raiders couldn't get a 2-point conversion because it's the Raiders. Rams beat the Saints. The Chiefs lost, which anytime the Chiefs lose, I'm a happy man. The Seahawks also then killed the Commanders. Jaden Daniels did go down with a gruesome injury. Best of luck for him. Yikes. And the Cardinals ended up beating the Cowboys. Okay, I can't do it. Trades. The trades. Starting off, you got Sauce Gardner, the Colts. My God, Sauce Gardner to the Colts. I didn't think I have to make another big trade video at all. No, trade line. Big one yet. Sauce Gardner to the Colts. Sauce Gardner, probably one of the best corners in the NFL. Goes to a team that's a Super Bowl contender. The Colts. We saw what the Colts just did in OT. Sure, it was in OT against the Falcons of all teams, but they still played amazing. Because Jonathan Taylor's the GOAT in fantasy football. I don't know. Quentin Williams to the Cowboys. Quentin Williams do anything for the Cowboys this week? Cowboys are on a bye. They were. We'll see what Quentin Williams does next week. He sucks. That's too bad. And then Rashad Shaheed to the Seahawks. Did he do anything? I want to see if he did anything. Let's see, what am I trying to look at here? Team stats. Box score. He had 3 yards on 1 target. So, good job. You're useless. And then, which are all the big ones? I think it's around all the big ones. A very interesting, as you can tell, in all block types, the Super Bowl odds, Chiefs are still first. How? They're 5-4. Then the Lions deserve. Chiefs still favorites win the AFC. Some of the Ravens are 4th to win AFC, even though they're behind the Steelers. The Steelers, they're behind the Texans, who are not in the playoff picture currently. Doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense. That doesn't make sense. And so the Chiefs are not favorites. No, they're tied to win the division. Dog. Stop the Chiefs glaze. Chiefs, they're currently 5-4. The Broncos are 7-3. Chargers are. Oh shucks. The Broncos are 8-2. The Chargers are 7-3. Cope. Just go, BM. You just gotta suck it up. Your team sucks. I'm yawning. I like yawning. Anywho, I think that's it. That's pretty much just me discussing what happened. Football this week. See you on Tuesday. Bye.